welcome back to the bench. Today we have a treat. We have the new PlayStation Classic, which isn't actually due for release until the 3rd of December here in Europe. But this is the 1st of December, and I already have mine. So without further ado, let's get into this thing and do an unboxing. Okay, so we've got a white box within a sleeve, which has the games shown on the back. 20 preloaded games. And it's rated PEGI 18, strong violence. Sounds good. We like some strong violence on games. So it's just basically a plain white box with the PlayStation logo on. Right way up. Don't want all the electrons to fall out. And inside the plain white box is another plain white packaging. So we have here presumably the user manual, instruction manual. In English, French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, and Dutch. And here is the actual PlayStation Classic itself. How cute is that? I mean, it's pretty small. I have a rule here to put up against it. Nothing to hand, don't know where it is. But yeah, I mean, you can see the size of my hand compared to the PlayStation Classic. And it comes in a nice little plastic bag. Smells new. And isn't this the cutest thing you have ever seen? I mean, it is basically a carbon miniature copy of the original. So the power button obviously works and the reset button, but even the open button clicks, and it sounds like there is a tack switch in there, but obviously, yeah. Maybe they could have done a version with a miniature CD, you know, the old 5-centimeter ones. But yeah, it looks cute. On the back then we've just got HDMI and the USB power. Sony model number SCPH-1000R. You can see that, and it's focusing. So yeah, this is very cute. And the controllers look like they're standard USB. So you might actually be able to use these controllers with other items. So let's put that to one side a sec and get into the rest of it. Yeah, we have to do these. So it's very well packed. And inside the packaging we have our HDMI cable, our USB cable, and our 2 controllers. I wasn't expecting these to be USB controllers, but they are. This is good because that means we should hopefully be able to use them with other devices. They're very, very, very light. From what I remember, they're probably about the same weight as the original PlayStation controllers. I mean, the casing probably is identical. They probably reused the molds. But they actually feel quite nice. I mean, they're a little on the small side compared to modern controllers. But they are very, very nice. So yeah, it's just a standard USB plug. So we'll have to see what else we can get this thing to work with. Yeah. That looks so cute. And we have 4 screws on the bottom. Let's crack this thing open. As Dave Jones from EV Blog likes saying, don't turn it on, take it apart. Okay, so now I find a screwdriver that will fit. Probably want to put my ESD strap on for this, because the last thing I want to do is zap this thing before I even have a chance to play it. There's no screw on that sticker, which is good. So it looks like just 5 screws to open it up. Thankfully they haven't put them under the feet pads, so we don't have to rip them off. Let's see. Okay, so the bottom comes completely off, and then the PCB is screwed in at the bottom with 4 screws. Okay, so we've got some silver pads on the bottom. I'm not sure what they're for, because they're insulated. They're not there for thermal. There's no thermal contact, there's nothing on the bottom, so I would say it's probably some kind of RFI shielding. Maybe they needed that to pass the requirements for RFI in certain countries. There's not much on the back of this PCB. It looks like mostly capacitors, maybe some kind of diode or transistor there. Okay, 4 screws out. Let's see if we can just lift this out. Oh yeah, there's a great big shield on there. They're taking the shielding very, very seriously. And obviously there are heat sinking on there. Let's see if I can just gently pry this off. Oh no, that's very well stuck on there. I'm not sure if that's going to come off too easily. Oh, yeah, that's it. So it is stuck on, but not very hard. Let's see what we've got on the PCB. So the main chip is a MediaTek ARM processor, MT8167A. Okay, so that's our main processor. Looks like then we've just got a HDMI controller, some memory chips, a Realtek controller, so that's probably going to be something to do with USB or audio. Another MediaTek chip down there. And the HDMI seems to be going straight into the ARM processor. So maybe this other chip here, this SEC834B041, maybe that is some kind of USB controller. But no, that's also, a lot of the lines are going directly into the ARM processor. The USB ports themselves, looks like they're going via vias to an internal layer. Because there's nothing on the back, it's just mostly one big ground plane. So these are obviously our surface mount tack switches. So yeah, this chip's probably doing the USB for the controllers, and this is probably doing the USB for the power. It looks like it is full USB compliant. They are actually, it's not just a power port, they are actually just using the USB. So it may be that it might be possible to hack this via the USB and upload new games directly from your PC. That's focusing. But yeah, very minimalist compared to the original PlayStation. So let's put it back together and see if we can give it a good play. Hopefully it still works after being dismantled. Okay, we'll line that up so the screw holes line up. Make sure that's firmly pressed down. These are cute. I don't know if you can see that, but it actually has the word memory card written on it. The actual casing itself looks like it's very well moulded. The buttons are sprung. A little light pipe there for the power. Oops, USB ports dropping out. Need to make sure we get the shield back in the right place. Otherwise the screws won't go back in. Might make it easier to put these on here first. Okay, let's put it together. Our 4 screws. Okay, that's the board back in. Okay, so one of the case screws goes through the board as well. And I don't expect there is going to be much inside of these, just probably just a chip on board, so just a blob and some switches. So I'm not going to bother tearing the control pad apart. There'll probably be plenty of other people doing that. So yeah, it's time to plug this puppy in and give her a whirl, see what she's got. Okay, so let's have a quick flick through the carousel, all our games. Oddworld, Rayman, Resident Evil. Tekken 3, awesome. Bit of Rainbow. Wild Arms. Cool Borders. Been a long time since I played that. GTA. Let's have a quick go on GTA. Okay, the text looks a little bit fuzzy. I suppose that's due to the upscaling. Yeah, and the background picture, yeah, it's definitely suffered because of the upscaling. I have seen online that there's been quite a few complaints about the quality of the graphics. But you know, this is a very old console, very old games. Well, the console is new, but the game's quite old. Let's start a new game here. Okay, off to Liberty City. And a ubiquitous loading screen. Although it's loading pretty fast. Probably faster than what it would have done in the original. Right, let's see if I can remember how to play this. Okay, that's left. Right. Where's forward? There we go. Come on, let me in, let me in. How do I get in? Oh, over the bonnet. And in the car. And now we're driving. See if I can get this in a straight line. No. Let's just hope I don't get pulled by the police and breathalyzed. Looks like I have to take a phone call. Probably no cell phones in this era, so you know, payphone it is. Okay, so back to the car. Let me in, let me in. And we're in. Try it again. And we're back in. And we're going the wrong way. And we're in the car again. Pressing the wrong buttons here. Right, now we're off. I'm not entirely sure I'm supposed to be driving this way, but what the heck. This is GTA and we'll really want within reason. Okay, let's wall there. Then just into my car. Oh, narrowly missed that. Oh yeah, and we wiped out the motorcycle. Get out of my way. Oh, and I just run that dude over. Sorry. Can we get down this alley? No. Okay, back it up, back it up. And when you consider the age of this game, the graphics don't look too bad. Oh, narrowly missed him. I mean, it's certainly playable. I think the online criticism of the graphics is a little bit harsh. Oh, it's like we need this guy here. Yeah. He must be the one that we're looking for. Back it up. Let's see if we can run his friends over. Yeah, got one of them. He's running off. Oh, looks like he's got some security here. Quick, let's nab the bike before they see me. How do I do this? Ah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, now they're shooting at me. Quick, quick. Oh, off. Come on, get out of here. Quick. And yeah, we're going. Still here, come fire. Well, I'm off. Run, run. Did somebody just call me an asshole? Oh. Not supposed to argue with the car when you're on a motorbike. Nope, looks like that's where I'm supposed to go. Turn around. Come on, get out of my way, get out of my way. And it looks like that's where we're supposed to go. Okay, so drop the bike off. Okay, so that was just a quick playthrough of GTA. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys and girls next time.